Fellow seasoned gardeners, listen up. There's a kitchen trick you might already know, but perhaps haven't fully appreciated. It's simple, practical, and it can replace every store-bought fertilizer you've ever tried. And the best part? It's already part of your morning routine. As the sun rises, casting that familiar golden glow across your kitchen, you're probably preparing breakfast. Maybe even thinking about what needs tending in the garden today. Outside, the garden is waking up. Dew sparkling on the leaves, blackbirds singing, and the air full of promise. You know that feeling well. Inside, you reach for a fresh egg, maybe from your own hens or the local market. You crack it open, just like you've done for years. The yolk drops into the bowl and you're left holding the shell, something you've probably tossed away 1,000 times. Most of us, out of habit, throw the shell in the bin. But as experienced gardeners, we know better than to waste what nature gives us. Take a moment, look at that eggshell. It's more than just kitchen waste. It's a resource right under your nose. Imagine using it to boost your garden's health. Stronger tomatoes, brighter blooms, and sturdier roots. All thanks to something you already have. We've all spent money on bags and bottles, searching for the perfect fertilizer. But sometimes, the best solutions are the simplest and free. Next time you're about to toss that shell, pause. Think about how it can serve your garden, just as you've learned to reuse and recycle over the years. Feel its texture, sturdy yet delicate. That's calcium, and your plants need it for strong cell walls and healthy growth. Instead of tossing it, set it aside. Let it dry, then crush it up. Easy, practical, and effective. Remember, this shell protected life. Now, it can nurture your garden, just as you've nurtured plants season after season. Sprinkle crushed eggshells around your tomatoes, peppers, or roses. It's a tried and true way to add calcium and deter pests like slugs. Or add them to your compost pile. Eggshells break down slowly, enriching your soil over time. That's real, sustainable gardening. You don't need to keep buying more. Sometimes, the best gardening wisdom is using what you already have. The story of a thriving garden often starts with small, overlooked habits, like saving your eggshells. Hold on to that shell a moment longer. Picture it nourishing your soil, just as you've nourished your garden for years. The cycle continues. Breakfast to garden, garden to table. It's the wisdom of experience, closing the loop. So next time you crack an egg, remember, you're holding a gardener's secret. It's a small act, but it can make a big difference, just like the best gardening habits you've learned over the years. Seasoned gardeners know the allure of the garden center. Aisles lined with promises of lush, vibrant growth, each product claiming to be the answer we've been seeking. Rows of chemical fertilizers catch our practiced eyes, their bold labels offering quick fixes for every challenge we've faced over the years. We're told our soil is lacking and that only a store-bought solution will do. But with experience, we recognize this message. Buy more, fix more, grow more. We've all seen the quick results. Greener leaves, perkier plants. It's tempting, and it feels like a reward for following the formula. But with each season, we find ourselves returning for another bag, caught in a cycle that's hard to break, even for the most experienced among us. Synthetic nutrients are like a sugar rush, fast but fleeting. They boost our plants, but don't build the lasting health we know our gardens deserve. Our years in the garden have taught us, true vitality comes from the living soil, teeming with fungi, bacteria, and countless helpers we can't always see. Over time, we've watched soil lose its richness, becoming just an anchor for roots instead of a partner in growth. Plants become more dependent, and the cycle continues. Wisdom tells us it's time to break this cycle. Let's see our gardens as living systems, not problems to be solved with products. With experience, we know every plant, insect, and microbe has a role. Our gardens are ecosystems, not patients needing constant medication. Practical solutions are often right at hand. Fallen leaves, grass clippings, eggshells. Nature's wisdom provides what our soil needs if we pay attention. This isn't neglect, it's the mark of a wise gardener. Working with nature, we deepen our connection and build healthier soil year after year. Use your experience, observe your soil, listen to your plants. Notice the subtle changes and respond with care, not just chemicals. Be a participant, not just a consumer. Your seasoned hands shape the health of your garden for generations to come. True gardening is about nurturing life, sharing wisdom, and passing on practical solutions. It's a journey of patience and connection. The answer isn't always in a bag. Often the best solutions are already in your experienced hands. Sometimes it's in your kitchen scraps. What once seemed like waste can become the foundation for new, thriving growth. Reconnect with the cycles you've witnessed over the years and discover the abundance that comes from working with, not against, the earth. Seasoned gardeners know the sight. Yellowing leaves, a familiar challenge through the years. Instinct tells us the soil must be missing something vital. So, we reach for nitrogen, potassium, magnesium, relying on remedies passed down through generations. Yet, often the nutrients are present, just locked away, as many of us have learned over decades. Most soils hold a deep reservoir of minerals. The real challenge is making them available, not adding more. Plants struggle to access nutrients bound in tough compounds, a lesson learned with experience. Healthy soil, alive with earthworms and microbes, is the secret our elders always trusted. Fungi and bacteria, nature's helpers, break down minerals, just as old gardening wisdom teaches. Chemical fertilizers can disrupt this natural balance, something many of us have witnessed over the years. The real task isn't adding more, but unlocking what's already in the soil, just as our mentors taught us. Embrace abundance by nurturing living soil, drawing on age-old gardening traditions. True fertility comes from life in the soil, not from a laboratory. Wisdom that stands the test of time. Support nature's processes, just as generations before us have done. Let your garden's hidden abundance reward your years of care and experience. If you've spent years tending your garden, you know how vital calcium is. Strong cell walls, disease resistance, healthy fruit. Maybe you've seen blossom end rot on your tomatoes, or noticed stunted growth and weak stems. Calcium is the quiet backbone of every plant, supporting them from seedling to harvest. Something experienced gardeners like you have witnessed season after season. Most soils, even those you've worked for decades, have plenty of calcium. But here's the catch. It's often locked up as calcium carbonate, out of reach for your plants. So even if your soil tests high, your plants might still be missing out, a frustration many seasoned gardeners have faced. Eggshells are a familiar sight in the garden, and many of us have relied on them for years. They're rich in calcium, but not in a form plants can use right away. The calcium is tightly bound, and water alone can't break it down fast enough for your garden's needs. Even with eggshells all around, your plant's roots can't absorb the calcium directly. Especially during those critical growth spurts, they need calcium in a form they can take up quickly, something every experienced gardener wants for their crops. Many of us have crushed eggshells and sprinkled them in the soil, following the wisdom passed down through generations. It's a tradition that connects us to gardeners before us. But research, and maybe your own experience, shows this method is slow. Eggshells can linger in the soil, barely breaking down year after year, leaving your plants waiting for the benefits. The old wisdom isn't wrong, just incomplete. There's truth in the ways we've always gardened, but science can help us get even better results. Something every lifelong gardener appreciates. We're just missing one crucial step to unlock the calcium. The puzzle isn't solved until we make the nutrient accessible, something you can do with a little know-how. The answer isn't more fertilizer, but smarter use of what you already have. It's about working with nature, using your experience and a touch of science. Eggshells hold real potential, but they need a little transformation. With the right approach, you can unlock their hidden benefits, making your years of gardening wisdom even more powerful. Don't give up on tradition, refine it. By blending your experience with a bit of science, you get the best of both worlds, and your garden reaps the rewards. The key is making calcium available now, not decades from now. Your plants need it today, and your years of gardening deserve results you can see this season. There's a simple way to turn eggshells into a feast for your plants. With just a few extra steps, you can speed up the process and see the difference in your own garden beds. It's not about discarding tradition, but enhancing it. Sharing improved methods keeps gardening knowledge alive, something senior gardeners can pass on with pride. The next step is key. It's the difference between wasted potential and a thriving garden, something you've always aimed for. Unlock the calcium, and your plants will thrive. You'll see stronger growth, healthier fruit, and more resilient plants. Rewards for your years of dedication. The secret is right in your kitchen. Every breakfast can help your garden grow, just as you've helped it flourish over the years. Let's discover how to make eggshells truly work for your garden. With a little effort, you can turn kitchen scraps into garden gold. Practical, effective, and rooted in your experience. The transformation is simpler than you think. Let's unlock the full potential of eggshells together and keep your garden thriving for years to come. For seasoned gardeners, the greatest breakthroughs often come from looking back to the wisdom of our elders. Korean natural farmer Cho Han-kyu revived time-honored traditions, transforming kitchen scraps into garden gold, just as generations before us did. He rediscovered how to unlock the power of eggshell calcium using a simple kitchen staple, vinegar, just like our grandparents might have done. By mixing crushed eggshells with vinegar, the calcium becomes available for plants, an old-fashioned method that truly works. This isn't modern science, it's the rediscovered wisdom that senior gardeners have cherished for decades. The solution is simple, rooted in careful observation and a deep respect for nature's cycles. Values every experienced gardener knows well. Sometimes the answers we seek have been in our hands all along, passed down through generations of gardeners like you. If you've gardened for years, you know eggshells are good for the soil. But when you mix them with vinegar, something special happens. Right on your kitchen counter. The fizzing you see is just the eggshells breaking down, turning into a gentle, liquid form of calcium your plants can use right away. Instead of waiting months for eggshells to decompose in the soil, this homemade solution gives your plants a quick boost, just like a tonic for them. What usually takes nature years, you can do in a week, right at home. Studies show this liquid calcium helps prevent blossom end rot in tomatoes and keeps your plants strong, something every seasoned gardener appreciates. Think of it as giving your plants a little extra protection, like a sturdy coat before a chilly night. The steps are simple, and you can fit them right into your regular gardening routine. You're not just feeding your soil, you're giving your plants exactly what they need, right when they need it. Let's walk through each step to make water-soluble calcium, an easy and practical method for every gardener. First, rinse your eggshells well and let them dry completely. Then crush them into small pieces using a mortar and pestle or a rolling pin. Next, toast the crushed shells in a dry pan for a few minutes. This step helps release more calcium but keep the heat gentle and stir often. Place the toasted shells into a clean glass jar. Fill the jar about 1/3 full with the crushed shells. Carefully pour vinegar into the jar, using about 10 times as much vinegar as shells. You'll notice a fizzing reaction. This is normal. Cover the jar loosely and let it sit on your kitchen shelf for about a week. Wait until the bubbling stops before moving to the next step. After a week, strain the liquid through a kitchen sieve. This liquid is your concentrated calcium solution. To use, simply dilute 1 tablespoon of the solution in a gallon of water. This makes it safe and effective for your plants. You can spray this mixture on plant leaves or pour it at the base of your plants as a soil drench. For best results, apply in the early morning or evening when the sun is gentle. With regular use, you'll notice stronger stems, shinier leaves, and healthier fruit on your plants. This simple process turns everyday kitchen waste into a valuable garden resource. No special tools are needed, just basic kitchen items and a little patience. Watch your plants closely and enjoy the improvements as they grow stronger and healthier. With this easy method, every gardener, no matter your experience, can practice kitchen alchemy and help your garden thrive. Remember a time when every bit of the harvest was cherished and nothing went to waste? For generations, agriculture was a beautiful cycle, each season building on the wisdom of the last. Fertility wasn't something you bought in a bag, it was lovingly nurtured year after year. Kitchen scraps, wood ash, and manure. These were treasures, not trash. Many of you may remember gathering these for the family garden. After World War II, synthetic fertilizers promised a new era. But something precious was left behind. We drifted away from the closed-loop wisdom our parents and grandparents relied on. Today, many are returning to those tried-and-true methods, perhaps just as you once did. Making water-soluble calcium isn't just an old trick, it's a way to honor the traditions that shaped our gardens and our lives. It's a return to resilience and self-reliance, values that have stood the test of time. The best answers aren't always new. They're often the ones passed down, quietly waiting to be rediscovered. Your kitchen scraps are more than leftovers. They're a living link to the gardens of your youth. Let's reconnect with the cycles that sustained our families and pass that wisdom on to the next generation. Eggshell and vinegar may not be a miracle fix, but they're a gentle, natural way to nourish your beloved plants. Wholesome gardening is about embracing the whole cycle: compost, mulch, crop rotation, and the wisdom you've gathered over the years. Water-soluble calcium is just one of many gifts you can offer your thriving garden. Your experience helps you notice, nurture, and respond to your garden's needs. Trust your instincts, read your soil, listen to your plants, and let your years of gardening guide you. The real joy is discovering the value in what you already have at home. Each time you crack an egg, remember, you're holding a little treasure for your garden. Your kitchen waste is a goldmine, ready to help your garden flourish. Every mindful choice you make brings you closer to a more sustainable, wholesome garden. Imagine what else you could save and share with your garden. Your wisdom and care make all the difference.